The other story that popped up this week was a Star Wars show by the name of Skeleton Crew. In the latest investors meeting was missing from the release schedule. So people were thinking, like, did it get delayed? Did it get canceled? And I know nothing of this show. Have you heard anything about Skeleton Crew?
Skeleton Crew? No,
Yeah.
I haven't heard that at all.
So, according to Wikipedia, which,
okay.
Yeah. Star Wars Skeleton Crew is an upcoming live-action American television series created by John Watts and Christopher Ford. It's part of the Star Wars franchise, taking place in the same time as Mandalorian, and it's interconnected with the spin-offs and the events following Return of the Jedi. Skeleton Crew tells a coming-of-age story, and the series will follow 4 kids who end up on an adventure to make their way home after being lost in the galaxy following a discovery they make on their home planet. I've heard nothing about this show.
It sounds like it's like a Super 8 or Stranger Things type thing, where it's like following kids, or like the Goonies, where it's like following, which I love those types of movies, to be honest. Like, I would actually be totally down with that, to see like a kid's perspective in the Star Wars universe.
I wasn't sold on this until you said Stranger Things. But I wasn't
like, sold on it until I just said that too. Like, at first I was like, that's kind of silly. And I thought, I was like, wait, hold on a second. This might be really cool. Because I love all those movies I just said I love. Like,
yeah.
Super 8 and the Goonies, like, where it's just a bunch of kids having to deal with almost like an adult situation. And you see how the kids handle it and deal with it. Like, I think that would be kind of cool.
Yeah. And it's also like, to your point, I mean, we see these heroes in the Star Wars universe all the time. The Ahsokas, the Lukes, the Reys, the Han Solos. But, like, what about the normal people? What about the people that just get trapped in this war? And, like, yeah. Now I'm interested. But anyway, so, like, now that it's not on the schedule and it doesn't have an effective release date, some people are saying that because of the writer's strike, it probably got pushed back. But I also read it started filming in January of 2023. So it could be the fact that, like, they just paused it, or I don't think that they would cancel it. Like, that just...
I mean, when those things happen, it definitely affects movies. It affects movies. It affects a lot of things. It affects shows. Some things end up never coming out. Some are pieced, half together and just don't come out that well. And the storylines change halfway through the movie because they get a different writer. Like, that's kind of what we talked about last week. Like, pay the writers, pay the actors. Like, you guys make so much money off these things, and unfortunately, I just feel like these big movie studios and stuff just have this mentality of, well, we'll get somebody else to do it.
Right.
Like, you don't want to do it for this much, we'll find somebody else will gladly take your spot, which unfortunately is true. I mean, like we said, put us in a movie, heck yeah, we'll do it. You want to pay me $3 an hour? I'll do it. Like,
give me a
I'd
lightsaber.
be stoked.
Give me a lightsaber and I'm in.
Right.